Namaste and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start our program, I'd like to request you to kindly switch off your mobile phones or put it on silent mode. Thank you. Today marks the first step that every individual must undertake to another important stage of their lives. I am Dibanjana Bhattacharya, MC for the event. Today is the high point of the academic year because we are celebrating the accomplishments and achievements of our graduates. I would like to welcome you all to the 14th commencement ceremony of Thames International College. We start with the academic procession. The musical performance for the procession is being rendered by Mr. Sagar Pradhan and his team. Let us all welcome the class of 2021, Bachelor of Social Work, Bachelor of Sociology, and Bachelor of Journalism and Mass Communication, led by Mr. Surendra Bahadur Malla, Associate Director, School of Social Sciences. Let's all welcome them with a big round of applause. Coordinator, School of Business and Technology, Ms. Saba Khatun. Please give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Class of 2021 of Bachelors in Business Administration, led by Mr. Arpan Upadhyay, Associate Director, School of Business and Technology. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. the ceremony, may we all stand as we pay respect to the national anthem. This is also being led by Mr. Sagar Pradhan and his team. Today, another history slowly unfolds as we see the class of 2021 graduate. Commencement ceremony at Thames is a tradition which cherishes the 4 years of experience in the college. To begin with, I, on behalf of Thames International College, would like to welcome and acknowledge the presence of the chairman, Thames International College, Mr. Rajendraman Serchan. Managing Director, Thames International College, Mrs. Sarojini Serchan. We would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate our Managing Director for receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award for Women of Substance on International Women's Day. So let's all give a big round of applause. We would like to acknowledge the presence of Management Committee member and advisor, Mr. Shankar Raj Pandey, former Secretary, Government of Nepal. Management Committee member and advisor, Dr. Chittalal Bhattachan. Directors, Mr. Ayushman Serchan, Mr. Sujan Kaista. Associate Directors, Mr. Surendra Bahadur Malla, Mr. Arpan Upadhyay, Mr. Shekhar Rizal, Mr. Sumeru Maharjan, and Ms. Rubina Awale. Faculty members, Mr. Abhimanyu Basyal, Mr. Basudev Khatiwara, Mr. Mahesh Chandra Ghimire, Mr. Saroj Upadhyay, Mr. Utsav Shrestha, Ms. Divya Paudil, Mr. Deepak Thapa, and Mr. Sunil Shrestha. They were faculty of School of Business and Technology. Now for the faculty members of School of Social Sciences, Ms. Nasala Chitrakar, Mr. Pratik Sharma Lamichane, Mr. Prarambha Dahal, Ms. Urmila K.C. Rai Maji, I think they're not here. Mr. Sanjeev Dahal, sir is not here. Sir is not yet arrived. Mr. Ishwari Bhattarai. Mr. Hari Silwal. Okay, I'll announce it once they all come. Esteemed guests, dear parents, staff members, students, and very dear graduates. So welcome, one and all. I would now like to request our Managing Director, Mrs. Sarojini Sechan, to welcome the Chairman, Mr. Rajendraman Sechan. Keynote speaker of today, Mr. Jitendra Raj Bhandari. Management Committee member and advisor, Mr. Shankar Raj Pandey. Management Committee member and advisor, Dr. Chittalal Bhattachan. Thank you, Sabha and Anisha. Thank you, ma'am. Without any further ado, I would like to welcome Chairman, Mr. Rajendraman Sechan, to the podium for the welcome and introductory remarks. Let's welcome him with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Devendra ma'am. Today is indeed an important day for all of us. And on this occasion, I would like to welcome our chief guest, District Governor for 2022-23, Rotarian Jitendra Raj Bhandari, Managing Director, Mrs. Sarojini Sechan, Management Committee members, respected parents, faculty members, and also our members, family members of Thames International, and my dear students, the class of 2021. My dear students, I offer you our warmest congratulations on behalf of the entire Thames family. Congratulations, class of 2021. Let us all give them a round of applause. Thank you. So how are you feeling? Are you all excited? Yes. Good. You must be relieved. You must be also feeling great. You must also be feeling happy. And at the same time, you must also be feeling sad. When I left my high school, after studying there for 6 years in Godavari, St. James Godavari, I was quite thrilled. We were quite thrilled that we were leaving school and we were going out to the outer world. But then, when the day came for leaving, I felt sad because that was our second home. We lived for 6 years of our student life, and it was really great being in the boarding school. So I'm sure you must also be feeling the same. There is no disagreement with the fact that the last 2 years of our college was historically the most difficult period in which to be a student, and you have suffered immensely. But the good news is what you have endured and how you have responded to it has made you much more prepared to take on life than any graduating class of the past. No other bigger adversity can hold you back now. Even when the greatest earthquake struck in April of 2015, The courses, our classes were not much affected as affected by COVID. But the fact is that, even if COVID hampered the classes, hampered your studies, it did teach us some lessons. The lessons is that, we've been always running around, for what? To achieve something. Parents have been running around, father, mothers, brothers, sisters, everyone is running around, no one is living together, no one has the time. Previously, in our times, yes, parents had time, we had time. But now it is so busy, the schedule is so busy, everyone is running around. And no one has time to sit in their family, have dinner together, have breakfast, have lunch together. And COVID has just provided that. You said, don't run, stay back in your homes and relax. You see, that's what you did. And it is a lesson that family life is great. And it also taught us that, our health is wealth. We believed in wealth, we believed in money, but now it has taught us that health is more important than wealth. We have to have our health perfectly. Otherwise, all the money you have will not do any good. It may help you to do your hospitalization bills, but then it is not going to take you anywhere. So we need to have the health. And there has been a loss of lives, plenty of loss of lives, because of the COVID, and we are sad. We've lost our dear ones, we've lost our parents, we've lost our brothers, sisters, we've lost our friends. But the good news is that you are here together with us. That is the happy part, you see. So it is good that all of you have taken care of your health. Especially, I will thank the parents for looking after you, taking care after you, and I hope you have been doing the same with your parents. As you step out of this college to embark on your personal journey, always remember you are among the most talented individual of Nepal has ever seen. People you will work with, be it with your families, friends, managers, subordinates, or clients, they will always appreciate the attitude and skills that you have developed over the years of your education at Thames. I will give you an example of ordinary, amazing women in the 1950s who were not highly educated. They did not have extraordinary business skills. Yet, 7 of the women with just 80 rupees opened an organization called Sri Mahila Griha Udyog Lijjat Papad. I'm sure you know of papads, and the Lijjat brand is a famous brand. They opened this organization with a primary goal, not to make money, but to empower women from the smallest households of the country and to provide them with a livelihood to nurture their family. At that time, education, women education was really poor. This institution, this business, this company was opened in Mumbai, in the 1950s. With 80 rupees, today their business is 1,600 crores rupees. Today they have 42,000 women working with them. And they have 67 branches all over India, and they export their papads to around 15 countries. And their goal is to help the women. And when the women come to the organizations for work, they ask them to be a part of the organization by owning the company. So that, that they are not workers, but they are part of the organizations. And they call them Lijjat Sisters, you see. And 42,000 today are working with them as owners of the organization, and not one has been fired, you see. The greatest thing is that no one has left the job. Everyone is part of the organization. Whoever comes there is retained because they want to improve the livelihood of the women working with them. So this is the greatest philosophy they have. And if uneducated, amazing women can do such a work, I am sure all of you can do even better because you are educated, you have been motivated, and you will get the opportunity after your graduation. You are among the few who have found the love for learning. You now understand that learning can be fun and that learning is a lifelong process. You also now understand that learning is not limited to achieving high grades in the exams, and that learning is and should be for life. Till the 90s, in the Fortune companies, 500 companies, not a single woman was there as a CEO. Then in 1994, March, Indira Nooyi, I'm sure you've heard of the name Indira Nooyi, she became the CEO of PepsiCo, the Pepsi you drink, that organization. She became the CEO. And she made such an amazing improvement in the organizations that revenue grew by 80%. And she added $1 billion brand every alternate years. And she gave back 80 billion profit to shareholders, in the form of dividends and shares. She was also named #1 Fortune annual ranking of most powerful women in business from 2006 to 2010. Every year she was named. 2008 US News and World Report, she was said to be one of the best leaders of America had, And in 2018, she left. And every year from 2007 to 2014, Forbes listed her as the 100 most powerful women. The reasons I have given these two examples of Lizette Papat and Indira Nooyi is because on March 8th, we just finished the 112th Women's Day, So I am giving you this example because women have done a lot and they can do a lot. I am not saying that men and boys cannot do, but you can do also equally good. And for that, for men and boys, you have Elon Musk to look into, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Obama, and today, even if you want, you can be Putin, all right? Most importantly, you have become a better human being having sat in the most diverse classrooms. You have developed a sense of humility, empathy, and respect for others and their worldviews. You can now deal with most complexes of problems. Your ability to question the status quo and offer the most creative solutions will be an asset throughout your life. You are now a team worker who understands that the outcome of a team is much more gratifying than one could achieve alone. You have lost 1 year, but then we believe whatever happens, happens for the best. You see? There was a king, there was a king. While eating apple, while cutting an apple, he lost a finger. And his minister said, very good, whatever happens, happens for the best. I mean, a king, a minister saying, if you lose a finger, it's very good, whatever happens, happens for the best. So the king was very angry and put him into a prison, He said, take him to the jail and put him into prison. Then the king went hunting, he lost his way, and the cannibals caught him. The cannibals caught him and they said, you have a king, we'll sacrifice and eat him for lunch. But on the day, when they brought him out to be cut, they found he lost a finger, and that was not good. So he said, no, we cannot have an imperfect man. We'll release you, and he went back to his castle, to his palace. And he realized, what the minister had said, and he released the minister and said, you have saved my life, you saved this. And the minister said, whatever happened, happened for the good. You see, if you had not locked me in the prison, I would have been the sacrificial goat, you see. I was perfect, and they would have cut me instead of you. So whatever happens, happens for the best. So you should understand, even if there is a delay, it is good. For you, you've just lost 1 year. But for others, they have lost their jobs, they've lost their parents, they've lost so many things, which is much more important than what you have lost. So when we look into our miseries, when you look into our difficulties, we should always compare with others. A man was crying, he wanted a shoe and he was crying until he saw a person with no legs. So then he realized that there's no use in crying for shoes. So when the difficulty of others come in front of us, they are much more bigger than ours. We should always understand that. In some places, the sun is setting. In some places, the sun is rising, you see. In some places, it's winter. In some, it is summer. So everyone's turns will come. It's just a question of time, when. So your turn will come. Do not worry. Some will come faster for you. Some will come later for you. But then your turns will come. So do not worry, but keep on trying hard. Now, although we will not be meeting every year, this college always is yours, and we look forward to you coming back to us with successful stories. Our gates are always open for you. At the same time, we should also thank the parents, the guardians, our parents who have looked after you, who have taken care of you, and who will take care of you further. So in appreciation, let us give them a round of applause. Yeah? Thank you, parents, for taking care of your children. I am sure they will do the same later on. I would also like to thank the faculty members and the staff of our college for looking after you. I can see you appreciate certain faculty members very well, and I know that it may be because they give you more marks. Anyway, let's give them a round of applause. Lastly, I would like to thank our chief guest, Rotarian Jitendra Raj Bhandari, who is going to be our next district governor from July onwards, from this year. And he's also a chartered accountant. So thank you and welcome. And also all our guests for being here with us for this 14th special occasion of the 14th commencement ceremony. Once again, congratulations and best wishes for the graduating class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Let us acknowledge and welcome Dr. Urmila Kesi Raimaji, another faculty member who has arrived and who is among us here at present. For the introduction of the keynote and commencement speaker, I'd like to call upon Ms. Rubina Awale, Associate Director, Office of Student Affairs.
Before I formally introduce our keynote speaker for today, I want to extend my heartiest congratulations to the class of 2021. What a special batch you have been, and today is finally the day you get the recognition for everything you have earned, and a very well-deserved day. So pat yourselves in the back because you deserve it. And this is one of the many memorable moments you'll have in your life, so we are absolutely cheering on you today. To the class of 2021, congratulations again. As for the commencement speech today, the keynote speech for today, we are very honored to have Rotarian Jitendra Raj Bhandari join us. Mr. Jitendra Raj Bhandari is qualified his chartered accountancy from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. He started his career with Royal Nepal Airlines. For over 16 years, he worked in various senior executive positions, such as Senior Accounts Officer, Deputy Director of Finance, Chief of Finance, Director of Finance and Internal Control, Director Audit, with work experiences in US, UK, and France. Talking about his Rotary involvement, Rotarian Jitendra started his Rotary journey as a charter member of the Rotary Club of Kupondol and became the club president in the Rotary year 2004 and 5. From 2006-07 to the year 2019-20, he has been continuously involved in the district as chair of various committees. He is a major donor level 1 and Paul Harris Society member. Rotarian Raj Bhandari has been the Rotary Foundation's audit cadre since 2017 and coordinator of cadre of technical advisors for Nepal and Bhutan. He has audited various global grant projects in the number of countries such as Canada, Germany, South Korea, Malaysia, and India. Rotarian Jitendra Raj Bhandari is District Governor of District 3292, Nepal, Bhutan for the year 2022 to 2023 under the dynamic leadership of Rotary International President, Rotarian Jennifer Jones, the first ever female Rotary International President, with the Rotary International theme, Imagine Rotary. Rotary Jitendra has always been passionate about serving humanity through Rotary and believes in reaching out and helping the people and take the Rotary movement in the District 3292 to a new height. Rotary Raj Bhandari was also a member of the Board of Directors of Nepal Investment Bank Limited. He is a past council member of Institute of the Chartered Accountants of Nepal, Senator of JCIS International, life member of Disabled New Life Center, executive member in various institutions and committees. I would like to request everyone in the room to welcome our keynote speaker for today, Mr. Jitendra Raj Bhandari.
Thank you, Rubina. Good morning. Namaskar. First of all, I would like to thank Rubina for saying such a wonderful words for me, which I didn't even know about myself for the last so many years. And also thank you, Devendra ji, for a good emceeing program. And Rajandaman Sherchanji plus entire management team for inviting me here. I feel it's a great honor for me to be here standing among such a beautiful, young, energetic, enterprising graduates to be delivering the commencement statement from various disciplines of Thames International College. It gives me an immense pleasure to speak to such an impressive, dynamic audience, which I'm not used to actually. I'm talking mostly with the Rotarians, where we are all willing to go and help the communities. Well, graduates, you have done it. Congratulations. The outcome of hard work has come out. It is evident that you have worked so hard to be here. This is a moment of pride. But it's not only yours. I think you must share it with your parents, with friends, with supporters, and most of you with the teachers. You should never forget the teachers who have guided you to reach this place. So, being thankful to teacher now and in future will help us a lot, including you also. Today is a day of achievement for all of you in the new post-pandemic Nepal, where we have got to do a lot of things. You have got the recognition that you have earned through your perseverance and hard work. No one else helped you to reach this place. It's you and you alone. Pat yourself on the back for being able to be a graduate from one of the most wonderful colleges in Nepal, Thames International. This is one of the many memorable moments you will have in your life. You will always remember this day and reflect on it at many times, difficult times in your life, when uncertainty around the world will surround you to question everything which is right or wrong. This would be a basic groundwork to keep you level-headed, to pursue and achieve more in your life. The ceremony is a testament of the fact that despite hurdles, you have risen to the occasion with the purpose and intention. I'm confident that you will use your unique talents wherever you are in future, in whatever you do, through your ethical actions, with belief in your head and trust in your heart. I can really imagine how excited all of you are. Just reflecting on myself, when I graduated from Nepal Commerce College, that time was called college, now campus, Since I was good in accounts, my parents asked me to become an accountant. That time we had to go to India, so I went and joined Indian Institute of Chartered Accountants to become a chartered accountant. That was way back in 70s. My studying in Delhi has helped me to be more independent, more self-disciplined, to work as a team with the roommates in hostels. And after I got back from doing my CA, I worked with Nepali Airlines for almost 16 years, which helped me to choose this present career as a financial and management consultant for the past 40 years, which I'm still going on, and I look forward to going again for many more years. Maybe I'll see many of you as a chartered accountant in Nepal, helping our economy. Maybe I'll see you in my firm. I have around 60 people, and I'm promoting lots of women CAs in my office to make it women empowerment, which is the year of which I'm going to talk a little later. And I always believe every day is a new day. Every day you can learn new things and use it for furthering your life and career. Now let me share with you today about an organization, international organization, totally committed to service in humanity. This is what I'm going to talk about it today because that's my line. That's what I've been doing for the past 20 years now. It was founded by a gentleman called lawyer Paul Harris, with its headquarters in Chicago, USA, 117 years ago. It has been continually serving humanity, people in need, worldwide, with the two selfless mottos, service above self, and another beautiful motto it has is, one profits most, who serves best. Isn't it nice? These two slogans, which is going all over the world. Now, it has around 1.2 million members and spread over to 110 countries, including Nepal. Our country, Nepal, became a member of this beautiful organization in 1959. Since then, we have done lots of projects for serving communities in rural areas, big cities. The first one was orthopedic hospital in Jorpati, which we took it up. Then we did a heart hospital in Butol. Under education, basic literacy, where our chairperson, Ryan Mansenson, has been a part of that since last 10 years. We have done lots of school projects. We have done wash-in-hand projects in schools. We have built many toilets in rural schools. We have done lots of water and sanitation projects. We have been sponsoring economic and community development projects. We have been encouraging people to go into Peace Scholars. Any graduates from any college in Nepal who are not a Rotarian, they can apply with the Rotary International to study peace all over the world, and we have been sending almost every year 3 students for diploma as well as for the master's course. I can go on about the projects we have done in Nepal, in India, all over the world, where our small action has helped many communities in the world to live in harmony, to live in peace. I joined this movement in 2001, and I'm always cherished being a part of it till now. During this time, I have had the opportunity working with many communities in Nepal, in India, in Bangladesh, where we have done lots of humanitarian projects. We have met lots of people, nice people, poor people, rich people, different types of people in various communities. Listen to their stories. Sometimes their stories bring tears to your eyes, but the biggest achievement I always feel is when we complete the project and when we hand it over to the villagers, and the amount of joy you see in their eyes pays for everything which you do. Let me give you a small example of a small village in Kathmandu. There were around 50 houses, and the women in the village, they had to walk about 1.5 hours down to get a bucket of water. 2 hours they have to climb up. Their health was not very good. So we decided to install around 7 public water taps in that small village. After doing that, we went to the same village. After 8 months, the entire scenario was different. The women were more healthier, they were more clean. That happened because we would be able to put only 7 taps. So these smaller things help to bring us joy, which I'm sure you will also realize when you come up. This is the type of reward I want to keep on receiving. Believe me, it makes one humble and thankful also to the world. The organization I'm referring to is Rotary International. That brings together business, professional, and communities together to help others. And also we believe in world understanding, peace, and goodwill. It is a non-political and non-religious organization where we do not talk about politics, we do not talk about religion, and where we welcome everyone from every parts of life to be a member in this. In our country, where we represent Nepal and Bhutan, we have around 6,000 members, 155 plus clubs, and I am going to be the, facilitator, coordinator for this district for the year 22-23 from 1st July 2022. Now let me just take you back to 60s. I don't know how many of you love music. There was a very popular song written sometime in 1968 when I was still in school by one of the most popular musical group. It says, "You may say I am a dreamer, but I'm not the only one." Have you heard this? Okay. This is a song by John Lennon, picked up by our Rotary International leader for next year, the first female Rotary International president, 117 years. It took 117 years in Rotary to have one leader, female leader. And she said this line when she gave us in our convocation as the district governor. When I hear this line, it says, it calls to action. I always like to hear this again and again. And I'm sure we all have dreams. Am I right? We all dream. But acting on them is our choice. Whether we like to act on that dream or not, we just want to forget dreams. We can use that dream as a path for our future. But when organizations like Rotary International thinks big, like ending polio in the world, it started dreaming in 1979 about ending polio. Till that time, about 6 million people used to die every year of polio. By now, there are hardly 1 or 2 people are dying, and only 2 countries are remaining where polio is still there. That's Pakistan and Afghanistan. And when organizations like ours dreams about creating peace, we all get together to give it a reality. There's another line in the same song, which you might have heard. It says, "Imagine there is no heaven. It's easy if you try." So what it says is, there is no heaven in the world. Heaven is where we are. For us, Nepal is a heaven, but we will all have to try to make it a heaven. This is what John Lennon in 1968 has visualized, and look at it, how it is coming very clean. We talk about peace. Now there's a big conflict going on in Ukraine. I've been talking to a few guys who have been my partners in Rotary. Therefore, you graduates, if you dream big, if you work towards achieving the dream, I'm sure we will all succeed, and I'm sure we'll do great things in our country, Nepal. When you talk about imagine, we do not imagine yesterday. Let's imagine about tomorrow. Let us imagine that the world is free of polio. Let's imagine that there's clean water for everyone. Let's imagine there's no disease in the world, and imagine where each and every girl child gets to learn. Let's imagine hope. There's so many things we can imagine. I'm sure many people go out from this room today afternoon with big hopes, big dreams, big ambitions. I'm sure you please give a small thought of converting your dreams into reality. So imagine a world which deserves our best, where we get up each day and knowing that we can make a difference. This is what we have been doing for the past 117 years all over the world, in Nepal for past 64 years. And as I said earlier, 2020 is a special year for Rotary International because we are having the first female president, and I'm fortunate to be working under her as the district governor for Nepal. Dear friends, it's a day of reaffirmation. You are now the keepers of the new Nepal. This is your country. Our country also is, yes, but not. Our time has going slowly. In the future, you guys are coming up. Continue the legacy to love, honor, learn, and commit to carry your dreams with you as you take the next step in your journey. And please join hands with us Rotarians to help the communities whenever you have time. When you get time off your studies, once you start working, when you have time on holidays, join hands with people like us to work with the community. To all the graduating students, congratulations once again, one more time. I'm confident that the world will be a better place because of you. When I see you all here, all smiling, looking for a positive future, good world, go forth and do great things, friends. Here I would like to remember my daughter. She is a writer. She's based in the US. She writes in many magazines about women empowerment, gender equality, social injustice, now, and also fashion and beauty and care. When I joined Rotary, she wrote one line saying, "Daddy, just quote this, dreams are what we are made of. Reality is what I am." So we have lots of dreams, but the reality is what we are. Let's be more positive, be more proactive. Let's try to help the people. By helping people, we can help the country also. Finally, I would like to thank our Rainman Sirchanji Chairperson, Sarojini ji, the manager, all faculty members, all students for letting me speak with you, share my views. And I really feel honored to be a part of with you all here. Once I wish you all the best in your life. Look forward to seeing you again in future. I'm sure we'll cross paths, and I'll be more than happy if any of you can come up, help us as the Rotarians, as the Rotary actor, as the interactor, even otherwise as a simple friend of Rotary, going to the villages, helping people. Thank you. Wish you all the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. That was really inspiring. Now, to confer the certificate of completion to the graduates of Bachelor of Arts in Social Work, Bachelor of Arts in Sociology, Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication, I'd like to call upon Mr. Surendra Bahadur Malla, Associate Director, School of Social Sciences, and Management Committee Member and Advisor, Dr. Chitralal Bhattachan. I'd like to request Ms. Sabah Khatun to please assist them. Dawa Dolma Lama. Students, please make a line. Ashma Aryal, Abhisha Timsina, Anup Kumar Sreshta, Alisha Adhikari, Anisha Malla, Anjali Maharjan. All of you please clap. Aryan Kharbuja. Aryan Kharbuja. Vishal Bhattarai. Jangmu Sherpa. Lumana Nakarmi, Manika Nakarmi, Shabnam Thapa, Manisha Bhetwal, Pragya Joshi, Rashmi Sreshta, Riya Sreshta, Ronish Bhattarai, Sajak Sreshta, Samriddhi Malla, Samdin Lama, Sandhya Sreshta, Sailek Bikram Shah, Shobhana Sreshta, Simran Gauchan, Suruchi Chipalu, Tenzing Kezom, Akanksha Pokhrel, Akanksha Pokhrel, Ashutosh Vaidya, Ayush Sreshta, Jasmine Maharjan, Prakrit Raj Bhandari, Prashant Gurung, Priyanka Sharma, Raj Tuladhar, Roshna Diwan, Sayuj SJP Rana, Sumit Bhandari, Aprila Lama, Chandi Pradhan, Eva Maharjan, Karina Joshi, look at the camera, Krishna Lamichane, Manoj Dhungana, Rashi Khetan, Satabdicha Giri, Sonia Baraili, Tenzing Chiring Gurung, Urusha Rawal. Hunsa. We have a parent here who is taking the certificate on behalf of his son, Krishna Lamichane. So I think that deserves a huge round of applause. Thank you, Surendra sir. Thank you, Dr. Chitral Bhattachan sir. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the graduates. Now, I'd like to call upon student speaker, Shabnam Thapa, class of 2021, School of Social Sciences, for the commencement speech.
Thank you, Devanjana ma'am. Good afternoon, greetings, and namaskar to respected board members, directors, faculty members, parents, and my fellow graduates, class of 2021. I am Sabnam Thapa, class of 2021, of Bachelor's of Arts in Social Work and Rural Development. Today, I stand before you as the voice of School of Social Sciences. Thank you all for joining us on this special day. Fellow graduates, we made it. We made it, guys. Though we're 2 years late to wear this esteemed hat and gown due to the ongoing pandemic, I feel like it was just yesterday when we rush to finalize our final reports and assignments. Let us congratulate ourselves. Come on, guys, a round of applause for ourselves. Before I begin my speech, I would like to take this precious time given to me to highlight my parents' contribution and effort, along with all those individuals in our lives who have pushed us this far. Thank you, parents, guardians, and guides. We cannot thank you enough for what you have given up so that we could have more. If we are to talk about support and guidance, life at Thames would be an embodiment. I would not be standing in front of you if it were not for Susan, sir. I was unable to enroll in any colleges in Nepal due to document problems. But he went out of his way to make sure I found a place in this very college. And what a journey it has been. We can all agree it has been a roller coaster ride. And without being pushed beyond our limits to achieve the best of ourselves, being here would not feel this sweet. Wholehearted gratitude to our faculty members who stuck with us until the end. I want to thank each and every one of you, but owing to time constraints, I could only mention a handful. Sanjeev sir, he was one of our earliest teachers, and he continues to hold a special place in the hearts of all of us. We learned the most from him since his teaching style was so simple yet effective. Nasala ma'am used to go about the... Yes, please. Nasala ma'am used to go about the classroom barefoot sometimes. However, her love for English literature would loom about her every time she took a step in the room. Prem sir, he was intimidating at first. But when we needed any advice, we found ourselves messaging him on Instagram. Lastly, Surendra sir. His ocean of knowledge is compared to none. Thanks to him, I've formed a habit of reading books. Yes, sir, I completed the book in the name of development that you assigned for our final project. Talking about college life, I went through some sweet and sour moments, but I loved every bit about it. From the moment I took admission to this college, I looked forward to all the challenges and important life lessons it had in store for me. But speaking the truth, I was a little scared that I would not be accepted. But here I am, making a valedictorian speech as a Thames student in front of you all. One of the best things about college life is that it has so much to offer for each individual student. Likewise, college events were lifesavers. Various events would be organized both inside and outside college. I got to learn more as an executive member of the social work club. One thing that sticks to my mind when I think about college events is the week of Valentine's Day, or more specifically, Rose Day. College cafeteria holds my dear memories because it is where I made most of the important bonds I share with the people of Thames. And of course, it's coffee. It was either that or Trisara. Trisara was perfect to gossip about everything with our friends. All in all, the beginning of the first year was a puzzle to all of us. Some of us found Thames in hopes of never having to find the value of X, or दिएको अनुच्छेदबाट विस्मयादि बोधक र निपात पहिचान्न नपरोस् भनेर. If neither, कलेज जाँदा जिन्स लगाएर जान पाइन्छ भनेर नि जोइन गर्यौं. Thank you. First year was all about finding the base, finding the purpose. Second year was all about waiting for the final year. and the final year flew past us, and we did not even catch a whiff about it. And now we're all here today in our glorious elegance, waiting to let our graduation hats fly off with the wind. So now what? What's next for us? What is our purpose now? I would like to ask you guys to participate in my speech today. Please raise your hands if you have found the purpose to your life. Okay. We have more. And those who are still looking for it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. And those who have given up looking for it. Yeah, I think the rest of us. Yes. Thank you. But what is the meaning of purpose? A life purpose can simply be the reason we get up in the morning. Hence, standing before you today, I hope for all of us that we find this purpose, whether it is in landing a well-paying job, in traveling the world, in starting and making things happen, in touching people's lives, or in taking care of our loved ones. I hope we do it with gentleness and kindness to ourselves. I hope our purpose sneaks up on us and catches us by surprise. I hope, as our lives go on, I wish us many exciting adventures and quiet contemplations. Thank you, everyone, for your time, and many congratulations again.
Thank you, Shabnam. Now it's time to felicitate the Thames Leadership Award recipients. The Office of Student Affairs confers Thames Leadership Award to graduating students who displayed outstanding leadership qualities during their years at Thames. Leadership points are awarded for successful completion of workshops, seminars, other activities. Leadership points are also given to students participating in programs outside campus too. I would now like to request Mrs. Sarojini Sechan, Managing Director, Thames, and the keynote speaker of today, Mr. Jitendra Raj Bhandari, to do the honors. I would like to request Sabha to please assist them. And Anisha. Okay, hold on your breath. This year, the recipients are Ang Gyalchen Sherpa. Big round of applause. Alan Dangol. Dawa Dolma Lama. Dipshni Khatge. Mansi Chand. Rahul Khatka. Tung. And Sujina Tamang. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Sabah and Alicia. Congratulations to the recipients. Now, here is Anjan Ranabhat of BBA second semester for the song recital, Times of Our Lives.
Hello, hello. Hello everyone, my name is Anjan Ranabat and I'm currently studying BBA second semester at Thames International College. The name of my song is Times of Our Life. This song is dedicated to all the graduates, so hope you'll enjoy the song.
Where the chapter ends, a new one out begins. Time has come for letting go. The hardest part is when you know all of these years when we were here are ending. But I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives. And I will not forget the faces left behind. We have had the time of our lives, and now the page is turned. The stories we will write. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. Where the water meets the land, there is shifting in the sand, like the tide that ebbs and flows. Memories will come and go. All of these years when we were here are ending, but I'll always remember we have had the time of our lives, and now the page is turned. The stories we will write. We have had the time of our lives, and I will not forget the faces left behind. It's hard to walk away from the best of days, but if it has to end, I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives. I'm glad you have been my friend in the time of our lives.
Thank you.
That was really wonderful, Anjan. Thank you. To confer the certificate of completion to Bachelor in Information Management graduates, I'd like to call upon Mr. Arpan Upadhyay, Associate Director, School of Business and Technology, and Mr. Shankar Raj Pandey, Management Committee Member and Advisor, to do the honors. I'd like to request Sabha to please assist them. Alan Dangol. Abhishek Bania. Alisha Saiju. Anand Kumar Bhagat. Anik Kaji Bajracharya. Anil Dungana. Ankit Raj Pandey. Anup Shrestha. Anush Shrestha. Asim Khatiwara. Asmika Ali. Ayush Shakya. Christmas Basnet. Deepti Thapa. Richa Sharma. Ilsan Raj Bhandari. Krilan Kambu Shrestha. Lisha Gautam. Muskan Jha. Niranjan Prasad Sa. Nirishma Basu. Prabesh Hachitu. Prabhat Bhandari. Rahul Khatka. Prajwal Ghimire. Praful Shakya. Pratyush Khatiwara. Reshma Basnet. Rinit Shrestha. Rosal Shrestha. Sabal Tuchen Shrestha. Sahil Shrestha. Samiksha Bhattarai. Saurabh Shrestha. Sitkya Acharya Chetri. Shreya Shrestha. Shreya Upriti. Shreyaska Bhandari. Sujan Shrestha. Sujit Kesi. Sukhin Hada. Suraj Maharjan. Sushan Shakya. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Arpan sir. Thank you, Sabha. Now, I would like to call upon student speaker of today from BIM, class of 2021, Alan Dungol.
Thank you, ma'am. 4 वर्षको ब्याचलर्स त धेरै नै लामो हुन्छ नि यार भनेर आएको थिएँ कोभिडले गर्दा 5.5 वर्ष नै भएछ बट स्टिल अस्ति भर्खर आएको जस्तो लाग्छ ओरिएन्टेसन विकमा हाम्रो चेयरम्यान सरले आगो ताप्नु बुढाको कुरा सुन्नु बुढाको भनेको सुन्दा अझै माइन्डमा फ्रेस नै छ म थेम्स इन्टरनेसनल कलेजलाई हाम्रो रियुनियन अर्गनाइज गरिदिएकोमा धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु रियली सरी कमेन्समेन्ट सेरेमनी बट हामी यति सबैजना यति टाइम पछि भेटिरहेको छौँ कि इट काइन्ड अफ फिल्स लाइक रियुनियन नै कम्प्युटरको बारेमा पढ्न साह्रै इच्छा लाग्छ भनेर बिआइएम जोइन गरेको थिएँ बट जब डिजिटल लजिक्सको गेट्स र सर्किट्सले च्याप्यो तब आफ्नै लजिकले काम गर्न छोड्यो हाई स्कुलसम्म प्रोग्रामिङ त राम्रै गरेको थियो जस्तो लाग्छ तर ब्याचलर्सको प्रोग्रामिङमा त अर्कै दम रहेछ जति ट्राई गरि नि सकिँदैन त अकाउन्ट्सले नि नरुनु नहाँस्नु बनायो इकोनोमिक्स र म्याथ्सको असाइनमेन्ट गर्दा गर्दा त सेमेस्टर नै सकिसकेछ तर जसो गर जे भन्न जतासुकै लैछ मलाई मेरो मन त मार्केटिङ र बिजनेस स्ट्राटेजीकै नै हो गफ हान्नु पाइन्थ्यो नि त तर जसो तसो जति गाह्रो भए पनि हामीले कटाउन चाहिँ कटायौँ है कसरी कटायौँ त्यो चाहिँ कुरा नगरौँ होला फेरि यो दुःखको पलहरू म सम्झन चाहन्छु त त्यो पलहरू जुन मैले मेरो साथीहरूसँग बिताएँ क्लासको हल्ला भर्याङबाट झर्दै गर्दा खिचिएको मिरर सेल्फिज ग्राउन्डमा घाम ताप्दै गरिएको गफ क्यान्टिनमा हल्ला गर्दै खाइएको खाजा क्याफेटेरियामा सेलिब्रेट गरेको बर्थडे र कफी पिउँदै गरेको कुरा एकचोटि त रोड ट्र्याकमा होल ब्याच नै मेम्बर हुन पनि गयौँ इभेन्ट होस्टिङ त छँदैछ, पर्फर्मेन्स नै गऱ्यौँ, सोचेको थिएनौँ कि यहाँ आएर यस्तो नै गरिन्छ होला भनेर। रोज डेमा रोज पाउनुको नि बेग्लै रमाइलो थियो। पाउनेलाई रमाइलो, नपाउनेलाई साह्रै आफ्नै मनको दुःख। आफूले रोज पाउँदा त ठिकै हो, तर साथीले पाउँदा आफूले नपाउँदा साह्रै दुःख लाग्दो रहेछ। डाइभर्सिटी डेको याद नि टन्नै नै छ। कल्चरल ड्रेसेस लगाएर गेम्स खेल्दै फोटोज खिच्दै साथीभाइ मिलेर गरेको डान्स अनि रमाइलोहरूलाई अहिले स्न्यापच्याट र इन्स्टाग्रामको मेमोरिज थ्रु हेर्दा धेरै यादहरू फर्केर आउँछ। म हाम्रो बिआइएम क्लास अफ 2021 ब्याचको तर्फबाट सबै फ्याकल्टी मेम्बर्सहरूलाई धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु। देवञ्जना म्यामको इजन्ट इट र डु यु थिङ्क आई एम फुलिस वाला डायलग चाहिँ माइन्डमै छ। बासु सरको फेमस जहाँ छ बासु त्यहाँ हुँदैन स्टुडेन्टको आँखामा आँसु। हरिश सरको डिस्कस नगर। अञ्जन चौधरी सरको एमएनएमको ऱ्याप भन्दा पनि छिटो क्लास लेक्चर्स। महेश सरको क्लासभन्दा अगाडिको इन्ट्रेस्टिङ टक्स। हाम्रो विक्रम दाईको लाइफ लेसन्स त छँदै नै थियो। र हाम्रो सबैभन्दा प्यारी लुबिना दिदीको सानोभन्दा सानो कुरामा हेल्प र मोटिभेसन। हाम्रो सबैजनाको लास्ट मिनेट सेभियर मिस्टर अर्पण सर, हाम्रो अल्टिमेट सल्युसन टु एभ्रिथिङ। यो सबै कुराहरू याद बनेर हामीसँग सधैँ रहने नै छ। ल अब कुरा गरौँ हाम्रो साथीहरूको। कोही भए बन्धु, कोही भए हरि त कोही डुकु। कोहीले केही कुरा यति धेरै खाए कि उसको नाम नै त्यही राखियो, जुन थियो भोला। कसैको नाम टिचरहरूले ठिक तरिकाले भन्न खोज्दै सेमेस्टर नै सकियो, होइन त चित्काए। कोही थियो मार्ली त कोही थियो चोय त कोही स्मोकी। नाम सबको बेग्ला बेग्लै र एक सा एक। कोही 10 बजे क्लास सकिँदा साँझको 4 बजेसम्म कलेजमै हुन्थे। कोही क्लास सकिनु बित्तिकै घरतिर लाग्थे। कोही बिहान क्लासकोमा आउँदैन थिए तर दिउँसो डान्स गर्न चाहिँ आइपुग्थे। कोही भने सेमेस्टरभरि क्लासमा दिँदा एक्जाममा चाहिँ टप हानिदिन्थे है। फेरि पढाइमा ठिकै तर रमाइलो गर्नुमा सधैँ अगाडि हाम्रो ब्याचलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो टेन्सन बोर्ड एक्जाममा कुन क्वेसन आउँछ नभएर कुन चाहिँ सेन्टर पर्छको हुन्थ्यो। सरकारी कलेजमा पढे त पास। कोही पिरियड भोलि हल्ला गर्थे त कोही क्लास सकिनु 5 मिनट बाँकी हुँदा आइपुग्थे। तर जे थियौँ जस्तो थियौँ हामी आफ्नो धुनमा रमाइलो गर्थ्यौँ, आनन्दले बस्थ्यौँ। थेम्सको त्रिसारामा बसेर गरेको गफ, उनो र लुडो खेलेको सम्झिँदा सधैँ रमाइलो लाग्नेछ। कलेज बाहिर रोड साइड बसेर कम्बो खाँदै गरेको चिया गफ, मेफेयरमा गरेको रमाइलो इभेन्ट्स, साथीहरूसँग मिलेर घुम्न गएको फलोड बाई अरू सर्ट ट्रिप्स। वो दिन भी क्या दिन थे भन्ने गीतलाई ब्याकग्राउन्डमा बजाएर सधैँ रमाउने नै छौँ। सरले अगाडि पढाउँदा पछाडि बसेर लेट्स भनेर गेम खेलौँ भनेर कोड वर्ड युज गर्नेको पनि कमी चाहिँ थिएन है। धन्न कलेजले फ्री वाइफाईको सुविधा चाहिँ दिएको थियो। अरू बेला लाइब्रेरीलाई फर्केर पनि नहेर्ने मेरो ब्याचमेट्स असाइनमेन्टको लास्ट डे अफ सबमिसनमा लाइब्रेरीमा घुइँचो लगाउँथे। हामी पढाइभन्दा धेरै त हल्ला नै गर्थ्यौँ त्यहाँ। हाम्रो कलेज हेर्दाखेरि सानो लाग्थ्यो तर हामी सबैलाई सबै कुरा पुगेको नै थियो। पढ्नुलाई क्लासेस नि त्यहीँ थियो, कफी खानुलाई क्याफे नि त्यहीँ थियो, डान्स गर्न डिस्को पनि त्यहीँ थियो। हाम्रो मल्टिपर्पज ग्राउन्डको त झन् कुरा नै छोडौँ। जम्बो दाइको क्यान्टिनले पनि धेरै साथ दिएको छ। कहिलेकाहीँ धेरै चिल्लो भएर पेट दुख्नु बेग्लै कुरा हो, तर खाना चाहिँ मिठो नै दिनुहुन्थ्यो है। हामी कतिजनाको त उधारो बाँकी नै होला त्यहाँ अझैसम्म पनि। ल अब कुरा गरौँ आफ्नो। हल्ला गर्नमा मास्टर, आवाज सबैभन्दा ठुलो र नाच्न पाए केही नचाहिने म एलन डङ्गोल। म आफ्नो ब्याचलर्सको जर्नीलाई फर्केर हेर्दा निकै नै चेन्ज फिल गर्छु। पहिले मान्छेको अगाडि राम्ररी बोल्न पनि सक्दिनँ थिएँ। अहिले तपाईँहरूको सामु आफ्नो मनका कुरा नअकमकाइ राख्दैछु। यो सबै चेन्जेसको क्रेडिट म मेरो कलेज र यहाँको इन्भाइरोमेन्टलाई दिन चाहन्छु। आफूलाई अगाडि बढाउने र आउटग्रो गर्ने जर्नीमा साथ दिनुभएको मेरो टिचर्स, मेरो साथीहरूलाई म एकदमै थ्याङ्कफुल हुन चाहन्छु। लकिली मैले कलेजमा इन्टर्नसिप गर्ने मौका नि पाएँ। क्लब्सको थ्रु डिफ्रेन्ट इभेन्ट्सहरू पनि अर्गनाइज गर्न पाएँ। हुँदाहुँदै डाइभर्सिटी डेको फ्यासन सो नि कोरियोग्राफ गर्न पाएँ, जुन कुराको मलाई प्रपरली आइडिया पनि थिएन। एन्ड आइम एक्चुअली प्राउड अफ माई सेल्फ कि आई वाज एबल टु डु अल अफ दिस थिङ्स। अफकोर्स मलाई साथी दिनेहरू धेरै हुनुहुन्थ्यो मलाई सपोर्ट गर्नलाई। थेम्समा आएर आई मेट अ भेरी स्पेसल पर्सन इन माई लाइफ एन्ड आई एम भेरी ह्याप्पी द्याट वी आर ग्रेजुएटिङ टुडे टुगेदर। बिएममा मात्र नभएर मैले अरू स्ट्रिम्सको पनि धेरै मान्छेहरू चिन्न पाएँ, हाँसो खेल गर्न पाएँ, साथी र भाइ बहिनी भन्दै धेरै रमाइलो यादहरू बनाउन पाएँ। आशा गर्छु यो सब तिता-मिता पलहरूलाई सम्झेर सधैँ मुस्कुराउने नै छौँ। अन्त्यमा म मेरो लाइफको सबैभन्दा इम्पोर्टेन्ट मान्छेहरूलाई पनि धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु। मेरो मम्मी, मेरो ड्याडी र मेरो दाइहरू। थ्याङ्क यू सधैँ मेरो साइडमा उभिदिनु भएकोमा। म जहाँ छु तपाईँहरूकै कारणले गर्दा छु र जहाँ हुनेछु तपाईँहरूको लागि नै हुनेछु। ल अब के गर्ने हो त? विदेश जाने कि स्वदेशमै के गर्ने? फ्यामिली बिजनेसमा इन्भल्भ हुने कि अन्टरप्रेन्योर हुने सपनातिर लाग्ने? कतिजना साथी त विदेश नै पुगिसके, कतिजना साथीको बिहे पनि खाइसक्यो, कतिजना साथीहरू यही सोचमा सायद डुबिरहनु भएको होला। कतिजना साथीहरूसँगको सायद यो आज हाम्रो अन्तिम भेट नै हुनसक्छ। यस्तै सोचमा डुबिरहेको होलौँ। कतिजनाले आफूले चाहेको इच्छा पुरा नै गरिसक्यो होला। हामी सबैजना आफ्नो गन्तव्यसम्म पुगेको होलाौँ नहोलाौँ, तर एउटा कुरा चाहिँ पक्का छ कि ढिलो होस् या छुट्यो हामी त्यहाँ पुग्नेछौँ, आफ्नो र आफ्नो फ्यामिलीको सपना पुरा गर्नेछौँ। एन्ड इफ पुगेन भने पनि केही छैन, किनभने लाइक शाहरुख खान सेड, पिक्चर अभी बाँकी है मेरो दोस्त, मगा मसा। यति भन्दै म एलेन, सबैको लागि डङ्गोल, उपस्थित सबैजना फ्याकल्टी मेम्बर्स, अभिभावक अनि साथीहरूलाई धन्यवाद भन्दै यहाँबाट बिदा लिन चाहन्छु। थ्याङ्क यू।
Thank you, Alan. That was nice. You still remember what I said. Okay. So, to confer the certificate of completion to Bachelor in Business Administration graduates, I'd like to once again call upon Mr. Arpan Upadhyay and Ms. Saba Khatun to assist him. BBA students, please come up in the line. Ang Galjen Sherpa. Akanksha Karmacharya. Ayush Mainali. Anoj Chamlagai. Deepshni Khatki, Mansi Chand, Anup Upreti, Ashok Sharma, Bhuban Pun, Vivek Kesi, Vivek Kumar Shah, Vishal Shrestha, Vivek Kumar Pratik, Brijesh Shah, Diksha Shai, Dipendra Mahato, Jeshish Shrestha, Kavita Kharel, Kajol Khatka, Kamal Lamsal, Naman Shakha, Namita Nupane, Nikhil Shrestha, Nirav Prasad Pradhan, Omansan Sakya, Prabesh Khanal, Prakriti Sharma, Prapti Shah, Ritu Gurung, Sujina Tamang, Prasansa Guwaju, Priya Limbu, Rajesh Gharti Magar, Rashmin Lama, Reena Shrestha, Regina Thapa Magar, Reshma Khatka, Rijan Tyata, Roma Shrestha, Roshan Raj Mishra, Rubina Karki, Rumisha Pandey, Sagun Shrestha, Sahil Shrestha, Sanjay Makaju, Saroj Kumar Yadav, Sachin Bajiko, Shraddha Shahi, Shubham Upreti, Srimon Shrestha, Suraj Paudel, Sushant Parajuli, Sushma Bhushal, Shushma Bhushal, Sweta Rajkarnikar, Sweta Shrestha. Roshan Raj Mishra. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sabha. I would now like to call upon student speaker of Bachelor in Business Administration, class of 2021, Mansi Chand, for the commencement speech.
Respected Chairman, Managing Director, Directors, faculty members, my batchmates, and parents. A warm good afternoon to all of you. This is Mansi Chand representing as the valedictorian of Bachelors of Business Administration, batch of 2021. Okay. Everyone starts their bachelor's journey with a blank page, and as you go on, the empty pages get fulfilled by unlimited memories, knowledge, experiences, and opportunities. To me, my college painted me over with all sorts of amazing experiences, like a painting over a black canvas. And this painting would not have been possible if my parents hadn't given me this opportunity to study in Thames. Mama and Papa, let me take this chance to share my sincere gratitude and love to you guys. Also a special mention to my sister Manvi and my brother Shaurya, who has been here as a major support. Moving on, I'm sure many of us were bummed that COVID cost us a year off-track course. I mean, come on, we're the batch 2020 graduating in 2022. But let me remind you that there's never a thing called too late. And given the current state of the world, this is our least of worries. Throughout my 4 years, I had an endless amount of exposure to unlimited events and chances to take on leadership roles at every step of the day. An outsider would be surprised to hear the number of events we have in our college, from Rose Day to Diversity Day, Art Carnival, Christmas Bazaar, and whatnot. Our college would always be buzzing with energy of every student at basketball court, TT area, and the Trisara Lounge, as we famously called it. In the movies, there's always a turning point, right? The climax where things start to get interesting and take a different turn. Just like that, for me, it was the day when Createam came into picture. The one butterfly effect that changed the course of my student life. So one of our friends, Rashmin Lama, and our senior Angirash Tai came up with an idea to create a platform to cater the artistic sides of students. The one dream that started with a pen and paper soon became a full-fledged club that helped connect students all over from the streams. Because of Createam, we ended up creating meaningful connections for life. Our adventure started by making Thames' logo with CDs and bottle caps, and it connected to organizing various events like fashion show, calligraphy classes, sip and paints, and whatnot. I remember one of our first events where we had to decorate the hall for Rose Day, and we ended up staying till 9 p.m. at the college. I mean, 9 p.m. in college sounds like a bad mix, but to us, it was all about the memories that we made. Wasn't it, friends? Okay. I was also engaged in the Road Track Club of Thames International College for 3 years as an editor and secretary. All thanks to our chairman, Rotarian Rajendra Mansirchan, we got exposed to a whole lot of opportunities involving our Rotary Club of Tamil. Another biggest achievement to me was getting a chance to visit France as a part of our college's cultural exchange and being in charge of the visit. Thanks to Susan sir, Ayush sir, and Ruvina Di for having their faith in me. A big shout out to our college for making me realize that there's a whole world out there waiting to be explored. I think we have endless amounts of memories, experience to prove that Thames has shaped us to become a better person, a better student, and a contributing members towards the society. It's my deepest and most sincere gratitude to Thames International College for letting me grow in ways I never thought possible. I like to believe that my college was a pushing force which gave clarity to so many areas in my life, whether it be personal or professional. Now moving on, my perception of teachers completely changed in Thames. This is one of those experiences you'll only see here where teachers end up being real friends of the students. So cheers to my friends like teachers Rubina Di, Urban Sir, Barshani, Abhijit Sir, whose memories I'll take on with me for life. A special thank you to all my teachers in these 4 years for being a guiding support. You're the ones who helped shape this Mansi Chand standing in front of you all today. Now comes the special people, my college mates, my whole friends from BBA, BIM, and BSW. Our girls' gang and chiller bomb, without whom sharing this space wouldn't be as worth it. Thank you for the endless memories, the sleepless nights, the times we spent cramming in the library to finish up the assignments. The instances where Abhijit sir ko class agadi ढोका कुर्दै बस्ने, Rose Day ko anticipation, Unplugged session ko रमाइलो, Diversity Day ko तयारी, and whatnot. I'll wait, it's a little sad to leave behind all these memories, but that's life. We had our good times here, but something grand awaits for us out there. In the last 2 years, many of us must have gone through the famous what next crisis. What next now that the carefree days are over? Should I go abroad? Should I study here? I mean, what about a job? The rush, the countless mulling over our future was pretty much inevitable. And right now, we may live in an age of instant messaging, instant gratification, and Instagram, but there's no way to short-circuit the path to success. And in order to get somewhere, we have to fall down. We have to break down a few times, but never give up. And if it's in here, then it's definitely out there. So here's me, your friend, your classmate, a passing by face in the college, bidding you goodbye on the behalf of class of 2021, but not before I say this. When you walk out of that door, remember to look back and smile at the reflection of the new you that was shaped in these 4 years by Thames International College. Thank you, Thames, for making us what we are today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mansi. The yearbook is another accomplishment. And to launch the yearbook, I would like to welcome on stage the chairman, Mr. Rajendra Sechan, managing director, Mrs. Sarojini Sechan, and director, Mr. Sujan Kaista, on stage. Susan, sir? I would also like to call upon the yearbook team members, Jessica Kumari Basnet, Roshni Tripathi, Samiksha Giwali, Shubha Aryal, Pranil Shakya. So now let's launch the yearbook. Okay, a big round of applause for the yearbook team members, sir and ma'am, for the launch of the yearbook. Thank you, Chairman Sir, Susan Sir, and Sarojini Ma'am. And thank you, yearbook team members. Congratulations to all of you for your hard work. Just run in. Every year, Thames honors outstanding graduates for their accomplishments in their own fields. So today, also, we are going to honor an outstanding graduate. Let us all watch a video about our outstanding graduate award recipient of this year.
Bakar is the co-founder of Asitwa Nepal, which works with victims of acid and burns violence. She has also been serving as Strategic Research and Partnership Officer at Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. She has co-authored a booklet, Reflection on Policies for Women, Small and Medium-Sized Entrepreneurs, and has also contributed to publications such as the Financial Literacy Booklet, Social Code of Conduct, and Social Standard Operating Practice for BRIC sector in Nepal. In the past years, she has served at various non-profit organizations and enterprises working with marginalized women, victims of violence, entrepreneurs, and informal workers through various non-profit organizations. She graduated from Thames International College with a bachelor's degree in social work and rural development in 2017, where she was honored to the Director's Merit List and received the Leadership Award.
So this year, the recipient is Ms. Simran Silpakar. I would like to request Chairman Mr. Rajendra Sechan to please do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Simran Silpakar, Outstanding Graduate Recipient. Thank you, sir. I would like Simran to please acknowledge the award.
Well, namaste. Hi, everyone. Firstly, congratulations to everyone graduating today. I'm sure you will celebrate Thames Life because I and my friends, we still do. Even recently, we were saying Thames to khatre college hoy. Thames will always be part of my life. This place has given me strength, opportunities, confidence, mentors, friends, and endless encouragement. I still remember the naive, shy me on the first day of college when I was giving speech to become the CR of the class, and I think that's where my journey began. I wouldn't establish Astitwa Nepal if I hadn't got the opportunity of internship at Burns Violence Survivors Nepal for VSW program of Thames. I have so many names to thank personally, but special thanks to Debanjana ma'am, Sarojini ma'am, Ayush sir, Susan sir, and Surendra sir for always saying, Simran, isto garo na. Timle sakihalcha ni, yo programma part lyau na. And that led me a long way. Thank you so much for this recognition. I'll forever celebrate this moment. This is all for all the acid and burn survivors I've worked with, women I've worked with and for, and my Astitwa team, my mentors, teachers, faculty members, and my friends who always motivated me. I shall take this award as a push to start somewhere again and continue what I've been doing. Thank you so much and wishing everyone a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, Simran. Now, I would like to request a Managing Director, Mrs. Sarojini Sechan, to please give the token of appreciation to the keynote speaker. A big round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sabha. Thank you, everyone, for gracing this occasion. Congratulations once again to all the graduates. All the very best for your future. So now, we've come to the end of the program. Let's all proceed for high tea. Thank you.